Hey guys!
Hey guys!
CJ and Trev here from Two Hearts and One Motorhome, and we've just had the most beautiful morning. We went on Wineglass Bay Cruise, and it was really lovely. It went for 4.5 hours.
Hey.
We actually got the sky deck pack, which meant that we were on the top level. I think we were with about 6 other people. In summer, I think it holds about 30 people up the top. The sky deck was $315 each, but well worth the money. It included all beverages. We only had a couple. And
a nice lunch, a morning tea, coffee.
Morning tea, coffee, and a beautiful lunch.
Yeah.
The lunch, there's so much in the lunch that we just couldn't eat it.
No,
so
huge.
Highly recommend it. It departs from Coles Bay at about 9:45, and then you get back at 2:30 or so, whatever time it is now. Yeah. But it was absolutely beautiful. We seen some fur seals.
Yep.
There was a whale out there, but we didn't get that. We got a picture of an albatross. So at the end of the video, we'll put a slideshow up and you'll see the images that we got.
There'll be a lot of slideshows because the weather, once again, was quite windy and wild out there for some. But yeah, we had fun. We did do a
video at Wineglass Bay itself once we got there, but we're not sure how that'll turn out with the noise through the mics, the wind. It was quite windy and choppy out there.
Yeah.
Got some images that show the really aqua turquoisey colour water, but yeah, by the time we started filming, the sun or there wasn't really many clouds, but it sort of got a bit cloudy over that area.
And windy, because we were supposed to stop there for lunch, but it wasn't the place to be.
Yeah.
Unfortunately today, so we went to a different bay for lunch, which was just as beautiful anyway.
It was. There'll be lots of photos, so check it out.
Yeah, there'll be more photos than video, I think, in this upload.
Yeah. And we're just going to zoom around and show you where we are at Coles Bay itself, which is just down. It's about a 2k walk from the caravan park, the big four that we're staying at.
Yeah, an easy walk though.
Easy walk, yeah, real easy path. There's a nice little cafe and ice creamery and a little corner store sort of thing, grocery store that sells most things here. It's a really great location. It's a lovely spot in Freycinet. We've worked out it's Freycinet. So we've said in previous videos we weren't sure how that was pronounced, and we were pronouncing it wrong. So definitely Freycinet. So yeah, beautiful spot. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like our videos, like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. And if you pop down a comment as well. If you've been here before, let us know what you've done in the time that you were here. So we'll pan around now. Again, thanks for watching.
Cheers, guys.
This here was the beautiful boat that we went on, Wineglass Bay Cruises, and we were on that top deck in the sky deck. There are cheaper tickets down the bottom there that you can buy with or without lunch. The bottom holds, obviously in summer they said it holds
up to 100, I think.
Up to 100 odd people, and yeah, maximum of 30 up the top. Yeah. So it's worth paying the extra few bob for
100%, yeah. Considering the massive lunch and beverages, plus there's 2 toilets up on the top deck too, or sky deck. So if you need to use the bathroom at all, it's, you're not fighting downstairs for that privilege.
And you are able to walk up the front where they actually drive the boat. So
yeah, that was awesome.
It was really cool. The staff were amazing. They were really lovely. But here is Coles Bay, and just over here are the beautiful mountains. There's 5 of them there. They did say at the beginning of their cruise what they're called. The only one that I got was the second one across there is called Mount Amos, and apparently you can hike up Mount Amos, and it takes about 2.5 hours, I believe, to do that. So yeah, that's the beautiful 5 little mountains here. Yeah. Across there, I don't know whether you can see, but there's some houses just across there. They're actually in the national park. They live here as permanents, and they can buy and sell the houses as as anyone else can in the real estate market, and apparently they're obviously for those sort of views it's top dollar. But yeah, what a place to live. And it's a beautiful day. It was really, really lovely, and you can see this is from this point here, that's the way that we walk down and back around that point to back to the Big 4 Caravan Park. But yeah, really, really beautiful spot. Just beyond the boat there, up around that point down there where that second jetty is, just up from there is where the little shop and everything is.
Yeah, we had a beautiful coffee and breakfast there this morning. We'll mostly go back there again tomorrow.
Yeah, for brekkie. So there'll be some photos of that as well, obviously. The Visitor Information Centre, I believe, is about a 15-minute walk from there.
Yeah.
So we haven't been out there yet. But yeah, really, really lovely day. Again, thanks for tuning in, guys. And we hope you enjoy this video. Take care. Bye for now. Hey guys.
Hello.
CJ and Trev here. We are on a Wineglass Bay tour today and are actually in Wineglass Bay at the moment. So there'll be heaps of photos to show you after the video, but I'll just pan around now and show you beautiful Wineglass Bay. Sorry about the wind, guys, it's quite windy. But you'll probably be able to see the turquoise waters over the back there. And that is beautiful Wineglass Bay. Sun's actually behind us. When the sun was hitting the water earlier, just before filming, it shows a magical turquoise colour, just like the Whitsundays. But we're in the shade at the moment, so can't really see. But I'm sure some of the photos that we put up will have show the colour. It's absolutely amazing. Such a beautiful spot. In the slideshow you'll see heaps of scenic views. We caught a photo of an albatross and also some fur seals. But you can see how white that beautiful sand is. It's just gorgeous.